You're able to do it. Krisaya, Kristinaya. Nice. Yes. Bring your hands up and bring your legs to the opposite thighs. Okay. Try one leg first. You can first do it with one leg. Just bring your right leg alone. Right leg alone. Yes. And then from here, try to bring the left leg. See, what you can do is you can lean back and then come forward. Yes, good job. Some people can try crawling your leg up as well. From here, yes, Kalabirvaya, good job. Okay. So doing Padmasana without the help of the hands. Okay, let's enter into our, continue the sequence of asanas, continuing from Urdhva Kukutasana. We're going to enter into Siddharathalyasana. Okay, now we are going to enter into Siddharathalyasana. So in Siddharathalyasana, you're going to continue being in Padmasana. This whole next sequence of asanas are going to be with your legs in Padmasana. So you can continue to keep your legs there. In Siddharathalyasana, you're going to be, again, as I had said earlier, as I had shown earlier, you have 3 gaps, right? You're between the shins and thighs, which are these gaps, and then the third gap, which is in the center. For Siddharathalyasana, you're going to be placing your hands through the center gap, through this center gap of your legs. So you can see here, right? You're not going to be putting it here. No, you're going to put it through this center gap of your legs. Are we all understanding? Place your hands through that center gap and just put your hands flat on the ground. Yes, just place your palms flat on the ground. You're not lifting, you're not doing anything, you're just placing your palms on the ground in Siddharathalyasana. For the low impact version, you can just bring your hands in between your thighs. Yes, bring your hands in between your thighs. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, gazing towards your nose. Do the Kaka Chanchu Kumbhaka, inhaling through your curled tongue. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Siddharathalyasana. प्रथमं पद्म आसनको करे हस्तदो गोड़ा संधि रे उभे हथेली भूधरि राखे पोहचा गोड़ा संधि में धाके. Entering into Hamsasana. Again, this is an advanced asana where you're going to be balancing on your hands. First, I'll be showing all of you the asana, and then you can all also follow along. So just take a moment and watch. In this asana, you're going to be inserting your hands completely and lifting off the ground. So let's all now learn how to do it. First step is inserting your hands. So the low impact version, again, you can just place your hands in between your thighs and try to lift your hips up as much as you can. Yes. So you can lift your hands up, knees up as high as you can by keeping your palms on the chair in between your legs. For those of you who are doing the advanced variation on the ground, you can try to bring your hands in between your legs. Just try to bring your hands in between your legs. Okay, first. So again, now we have the 3 gaps. You're going to be using the ones between the thighs and the shins to insert your hands through. You're going to insert your hands through as much as you can. As much as you can. Try to bring your knees above your elbow in Hamsasana. Okay. Now, if you're struggling to insert your hand, I have a trick for you. First, undo your Padmasana. Yes, first undo your Padmasana and sit. This is for those of you who need more help inserting the hands. Bring your right leg to the left thigh. Now, there's a huge gap. Actually, the gap will be very obvious here. Now, place your hand through that gap. With just one leg on the opposite thigh, place your hand through the gap. Yes. Now, keep your hand under. Bring your left hand under the left foot. And bring your left foot on top. Inserting it underneath the right hand. So it's more like you're doing the Padmasana around your hands rather than trying to insert your hands through the Padmasana. Yes, you're doing a good job. Everyone's doing an amazing job actually. Just try it. Move your body, listen to your body, play with it. For all of you who are ready to move to the advanced level. Yes. So once you're here, once you're able to insert your hands completely through, you're going to rock yourself forward and try to lift up. Just try to rock yourself forward, lifting off the ground, visualizing yourself as a swan in Hamsasana. Kukkuta asana sthitva skandham paryantam uruni nitva tishthet Hamsasanam bhavati. Beautiful. As much as you can, just try to rock forward. I'm still seeing many people do it. Just try to rock forward as much as you can. Go a little more. A little bit more. And try to lift up. Yes. Now, continue to keep your hands in between your thighs and knees for the advanced variation. You're going to, for the simple variation, you're just going to be inserting your hands underneath your body and going forward and down as much as you can. Yes. Bring your hands straight and try to go forward and down as much as you can. Let your hands extend behind the chair. Yes. So the intermediate, the version on the chair, the simple version, you can just lean forward and down. Try to extend your hands backwards. For Karmukasana, on the ground, you're going to be bringing your hands underneath your, in between your thighs. And leaning forward and down. And bringing your hands clasped behind your back. So this is Karmukasana. Visualize a bow in your inner space and gaze towards your nose. Prathama Padma Asana ko kare goda sandhima hi kare dhere tarp dusari kar dovu ani konya upar sandhile thane. Okay, from here you can come back up to a seated position. Try to continue to keep your hands in between or else get back into that position if your hands are already out. And you're going to be bringing your hands towards your neck. For the low impact version, in a seated position, you can just bring your hands around your neck. Yes. Bring your hands around your neck. Even on the ground, you can be seated and just bring your hands around your neck. For the intermediate version. And the advanced variation is your hands are coming in between your thighs. And from there, you're going to reach your hand to your neck, visualizing yourself as a tortoise living for hundreds of years. Do the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka, clench your Perenniva Mula Bandha in Kurmasana 2. Bami Jangha Paridakshina Pavadahini Jangha Paribamilyave Pahalya Amshraghale Hatha. Don't forget to do the pranayama. In the same position, bend your neck. Just a couple more asanas here. Bend your neck in the same position in the Jalandhara Bandha. Visualizing Paramashiva in your inner space. You're in Paramashiva's secret knot position. Gaze at your nose in Granthi Bhedasana. अथवा क्षेनीलकण्ठ ग्रन्थिभेदासनं शुभं ज्ञात्वा रुद्रो भवेत् क्षित्रं सूक्ष्मवायुनिषेवनात्. Okay. Now, from here, we're going to be rolling onto our back with our hands in between our thighs in Uttana Kurmasana. For those of you who want to do the low impact version, in the chair, you can just lean back, keeping your hands at your neck. On the ground, the low impact version is be seated, this is intermediate, bring your knees towards your chest and your hands around your neck. So even if you're not able to insert your hands, you can do this like this in Uttana Kurmasana. And of course, the advanced variation with the hands in between the thighs. Bring your hands to your neck and roll back. Visualize yourself as a turtle, a tortoise lying down on your back, gaze towards your nose. Continue the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka in Uttana Kurmasana. कुक्कुटासनबन्धस्थं कराभ्यां धृतकन्धरं पीठं कूर्मवदुत्तानम् एतदुत्तानकूर्मकम्. Okay, so you can release your hands slowly. Come back up to a seated position. Let's all sit up as we enter into the next asana, which is Pangu Kukkutasana. Okay, take a moment now, stretch out your shoulders. Can you all take a moment to stretch out our shoulders? Sit up, you can all sit up and you can stretch out your shoulders. Yes. KAILASA Tiruvannamale, let's all get up. Thank you, Aya. Satma. Open out your shoulders. Okay. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so let's enter into Pangu Kukkutasana now. Pangu Kukkutasana is basically Kukkutasana on one hand. I'll be showing once, all if you can watch and follow along after. Now you can watch. Pangu Kukkutasana is where one hand comes between, actually both hands. You're holding on to the wrist of one hand with the other. So in this case, my left hand is holding on to my right wrist. And I'm going to be switching my weight forward and lifting off. So it says Kukkutasana on one hand. See now again for the low impact version, you can place one hand between your legs and hold on to it with the other. So you can just do this. Follow along like how Mahaviraja is showing or I'm showing on the ground. Just hold on to with the left hand, hold the right hand and place it down. Yes, this is the low impact version, the beginner's version of it. Now for those who are ready to go into the full asana, bring your hands through your gaps between your thighs. Hold on to one hand with the other. You can all follow along. Hold on to one hand with the other and rock yourself forward, visualizing yourself as a rooster in your inner space, gazing towards your nose in Pangu Kukkutasana. KAILASA Tiruvannamale, can we follow along? See, either you can just place your hand on the ground. For those of you who are seniors or who have health issues, injuries that prevent you from doing the asana, you're not feeling so flexible, then you can place your right hand on the ground, hold on to the wrist with your left hand. Keep your legs in Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana, meaning one leg below the other. If you need to sit on the chair, you can just cross your legs and place your hands in the same position. Yes. And for advanced, bring your hands in between and lift off the ground in Pangu Kukkutasana. कुक्कुटासनवस्थित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्य मणिबन्धं धृत्वा हस्ततलेन भूमिम् अवष्टभ्य तिष्ठेत् पाङ्गुकुक्कुटं भवति. Same position, just switch your hands around. If you're seated, bring your right hand to hold on to the left wrist. And if you're doing the advanced variation, lift off the ground. Continue to visualize yourself as a rooster. कुक्कुटासनवस्थित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्य मणिबन्धं धृत्वा हस्ततलेन भूमिम् अवष्टभ्य तिष्ठेत् पाङ्गुकुक्कुटं भवति. Okay, relax your hands. You can loosen out your wrists. Yes. We did nice balancing asanas. And from here, we're going to enter into Gurudhasana. Clasp your hands together in the Parashumudra and rest your elbows on the soles of your feet, resting your chin on top of your clasped hands. Yes. For the low impact version, you can just seated, you can put your hands on your knees, chin on the fists. Continue to do the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka. See, the asana is that you have to do the Kumbhaka, especially if you're doing the low impact version. Make sure you do all the other components intensely. Visualizing yourself beyond fear and greed. Sorry, beyond all greed and temptation. Beyond all your greed and cravings. Do the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Gridhrasana. जानूर्वोरन्तरे पादावुत्तानौ व्यक्तसंस्थितौ गुल्फी चाच्छाद्य हस्ताभ्यामुत्तानाभ्यां प्रयत्नतः. Okay, come back up straight. Continue to keep your feet in Padmasana. Place your one hand over the other. Place your palms over each other and in front of your navel center. Low impact version, just seated normally. You can bring your palms over each other. Place it in front of your on front of your navel, and on the ground you can also just sit with crossed legs or one leg on the opposite thigh. If you can, best is to bring both your feet up into Padmasana and bring your hands in front of your navel center, gazing towards your nose. Keep your spine straight. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Here you're going to engage all the three bandhas. This is for everyone. Clench your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, suck your stomach in and up, drop your chin to the chest in Padmasana. उत्तानौ चरणौ विधाय विधिवत् शक्तिस्थितौ योगीरात् उत्तानौ स्वकरौ च शक्तियुगलान्ते साधु कृत्वा समौ. Relax. Now continue to keep just the Mula Bandha engaged. Relax the Jalandhara Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Place your hands onto your knees with your spine straight. Visualize Paramashiva in your inner space in Padmasana 4. Gaze towards your nose. Continue to do the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka. एतत् पद्मासनं कुर्यात् प्राणवायु प्रसिद्धये शुभासनं सदा ध्यायेत् पूरयित्वा पुनः पुनः. Now bring one hand to the toe with the hand in the prana mudra. Bring your right hand with the index finger and your middle finger extended. Hold on to the left toe, which is on the right thigh. Pull the toe back as much as you can with your left hand on the left knee. Low impact version, you can even keep one leg down. Yes, one leg down, the other leg on the opposite thigh. And hold on to the toe with your fingers and pull it backwards. Push the other hand on the knee. Visualize yourself as Paramashiva's bow. Do the Kakachanchu Kumbhaka. In Kaimukasana 2, you're going to be switching also. So not just on one side, do it on the right, first on the right side, then on the left side. Moving that big toe. अथान्यासनमावक्ष्ये योगपूरकरक्षणात् कृत्वा पद्मासनं पाद अङ्गुष्ठजङ्घयो स्थितम्. Okay. So now entering into our next asana. We're going to be doing Karmukasana 3. This is again an advanced asana, so I request all of you to observe how I'm going to do it, and then I'll help all of you also do this asana. So in Karmukasana 3, you're going to continue being in Padmasana. Your hands are going to be coming around your back to hold on to the opposite legs. So I'll be showing. Your hands will come around your back to hold on to your opposite feet. This is just for all of you to see once. And then all of you can also try. So for the low impact version, you can just bring your hands behind your back and try to cross them as much as you can. See, don't push yourself. If you need to, you can just put your hands by the side. If you can clasp your hands behind your back. Or use the chair to help hold the chair and lean forward. Yes. On the floor, you can be in a seated position either in Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, or in Sukhasana, whichever is the most you're able to do. And for the low impact and intermediate version, you can just cross your hands behind your back. Okay, so don't strain your shoulder, just cross your hands as much as you can behind your back. And for the advanced version, advanced variation, you're going to be bringing your left hand to hold on to your right foot, sorry, your right hand to hold on to your right foot on the left side of your hip. Actually, all of you are doing a good job. I'm seeing many people follow along. That's so beautiful. Bring your right hand to the right toe on the left side of your hip. Cross the left hand behind, bringing it to the left foot on the right side of the hip. See, now when you do this, actually, the leg which is on top will be easier for you to hold. So first try to reach for the foot that is below, meaning your left foot in my case. Whichever foot is underneath, first reach for that with that toe. From behind, yes. And then try to reach for the toe on top. So some of you might find this easier. Some of you, it depends on how your flexibility is. You might find it easier to first reach for the toe that's on top. First try to reach for the toe that's on top. And then try to reach for the toe below. Try both ways. This is Karmukasana 3. Visualize a bow in your inner space. Engage all the 3 bandhas. Clench your perineum, suck your stomach in, drop your chin to the chest in Karmukasana. Karmukasanamakritya udare purayet sukham tadavayurvasho yati kalena sukshma vayuna. Just hold it for a few more seconds. Release the bandhas, just holding on to the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as a third eye. Visualize the third eye in your inner space, Agnya Chakra in Dridhasana. Urubhyamupariस्थाप्य पादयुग्मं प्रयत्नतः दक्षिणं सव्यदेशे च सव्यं दक्षिणदेशके. Okay. You can now, we're going to come to a lying down position in Nagrasana. So continue to keep your hands behind your back if you can. Now when you lay down, you'll automatically see your hands relax. That's fine. You're going to lay down onto your back, visualizing snakes in your inner space. So for the low impact version, you can just lean backwards on the chair. If you're on the ground, if you can do Padmasana, do it. If not, just cross your legs and try to lay back. The advanced variation is your legs are fully in Padmasana and your hands are behind your back. Trying your best to hold on to the opposite toes. Gaze towards your third eye in Nagrasana. प्रथम पद्म आसन कोठाने दो हाथ पाछाने आमने पादा अंगुली अंगूठा पकदे आनी सोवे कहून्या कूल्या पानी. Okay, relax your legs now. Finally from Padmasana, you can relax your legs. Take a moment to loosen out your ankles. And entering into Kandukasana, bring your knees to your chest. Hold your hands in the Parashu Mudra. So this one is easy for everybody to do. If you're on the chat, you can sit up and do it. Try to hug your knees. On the floor, you can interlace your fingers in the Parashu Mudra. Bring it over your knees, pulling your knees towards your chest. Bring your chin up. Bring your forehead towards your knees as much as you can. Visualizing yourself as a ball. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Kandukasana. वेत्रासने स्थित्वा हस्तपादान् निष्कूष्य मूर्ध्वं नयेत् पृष्ठवंशेन भूमिं पोठेत् कण्डुकासनं भवति. Relax your feet onto the ground, knees pointed upwards. Keep your toes touching each other. Bring your hand behind your neck and lay back down in Urdhva Pavanasana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Gaze towards your third eye. प्रथम सूधो सैन करावे गोड़ा उभा राशि मिलावे गुलभ माहिला अंगुष्ठ दोई करिए कसा मेल रसोई. And from we're nearly on the end of the Dwitiya Vinyasa Krama sequence. So from here we're going to enter into the next asana, which is Marakata Pithasana. Bring your hands to your feet and lift your hips up off the ground as much as you can. Low impact version, you can lay down and just hold on to your feet. For those of you who want to do the high impact version, you can lift your hips off the ground, visualizing yourself as a huge ape, an alpha ape in Marakata Pithasana, letting your chin come to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Lift your hips up as high as you can. उत्तानशयनं पादतले उत्तानहस्तयोः स्थापयेत् पृष्ठभागं मुत्रं मयेत् मरकटपीठं भवति. So now you can relax, come to a flat position, into Shivasana, our final asana for the day. We just have a few asanas left. We'll be completing the Dwitiya Vinyasa Krama sequence tomorrow. Into the Shivasana position. Visualize yourself dead. Paramashiva is liberating you. Do the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham intensely in your inner space. Atha Shavasanam Uttanam Shavavadbhumau Shayanam Tu Shavasanam Shavasanam Shrantiharam Chitta Vishranti Karakam.